The second Kuwait Media Crisis Management Conference kicked off at the Radisson Blu Hotel, patronized by His Excellency Minister of Information and Minister of State for Youth Affairs, Sheikh Salman Subah Al-Salam Mahmoud Al-Subah. The conference highlights the most appropriate manner to formulate clear media policies and strategies for organizations to be ready for action in times of crisis. More in this report with our correspondent Ghinwa Jabouri.
Under the patronage of His Excellency Minister of Information and Minister of State for Youth Affairs, Sheikh Salman Subah Al-Salam Al-Mahmoud Al-Subah, the second Kuwaiti Media Crisis Management Conference kicked off at the Radisson Blu Hotel. The conference involves a comprehensive agenda and addresses a number of issues pertaining to what can be done in times of crisis. The conference explores the strategies, methods and arrangements that should be adopted during or before a crisis by shedding light on a number of key issues.
This conference concerns about the media in terms of any emergencies and how we deal with people, and to give some information concerning any crisis, critical crisis, and also to give the information for the media, for the people, to react accordingly to prevent any harm done to them.
We have a new generation of journalists. They call it the citizen journalist. With your iPhone, you could take any capture any picture and write some words, and it will be on air and wired all over the world. I think Ministry of Information Kuwait want to speed up their rhythm in addressing people, in enlightening people on disaster prevention, disaster preparation and disaster management.
Participants were given invaluable information on how they can employ all media tools in order to exit a crisis with the least possible damages and with minimal impact. Some of the key topics that were addressed at the conference included learning how to develop media strategies to face crisis, the role of modern communication technologies, setting future plans for future crisis component, exchange expertise and professional management competency, and learning how to develop media strategies to face crisis, to name just a few.
The most important thing in planning for crisis communications management is asking questions. It's asking all the right questions. What are the potential crises? Who are your stakeholders? If X, then what's Y? How do you determine it? How do you determine if you're going to actually have a crisis or if what you're having is just a challenge?
Today's crisis conference has been about how the media can better prepare the public in times of an emergency or a crisis, and the intelligence gathered here today to protect the public from danger has been most compelling. This is Ghinwa Jabouri reporting to you from the Radisson Blu for the English News.